We can start a MS project from the start menu or from the shortcut or from the recently opened items. When we open the Microsoft project, the first window will appear like with a blank task sheet as well as Gantt chart. We all know this is similar to other Microsoft Office products. These are called the tabs, the file, task, resource, projects, and these are called the ribbons, and these are called the quick access toolbars, and these called the group names like schedule, font, task, etc. And this is the status bar, and here this group is called view shortcuts and zoom slider. We can also get a help when we point the pointer to any command. It will show with the little description. Now we look at the backstage view. That is, if we click on the file, the backstage view contains customization and sharing options as well as essential commands for a file management like open, new, and save. Here, if we click on the info, it will show information like start date, finish date, schedule from, and this one we can change it as and when we want and whatever the date we want. And here it also shows if we have to publish this plan to the web app, this will show the information here. And recent will show all the recent items which we have opened, and new will give us the option to create a new project plan, and print will give us the option to print a project plan, and save and send it gives us the option to save the project plan and sync it to the SharePoint and save as, etc. When we click on the options, it will come up with a new dialog box. It contains many options. We will discuss them as and when we progress in this tutorial. We will see some of the tabs on the ribbon. When we open the Microsoft project, by default it opens with the task tab. Task tab contains clipboard, font and schedule, properties and so on. Next one is resource tab. Resource tab contains view, that is a team planner, assignments, insert, properties. Project tab contains commands that are usually applied to entire project, such as status, reports, property, etc. View tab helps us to control what we see in the project window and how that information appears. In View tab, we can see different views of the project by selecting a tables. If you click on the table, there is a drop-down menu will appear that shows all available tables. Now, if we select a cost table, it will show us all the details about the cost. Similarly, if I select a work table, it will show how much percentage of work is completed and how much hours of work is been completed. Similarly, if you want to see the calendar view, then if you go here and click on this calendar view, continuing with the view tab, if we have to zoom Gantt chart, then what we have to do in the time scale, click on this drop down. There are multiple options we have. Same thing can be done on the zoom slider on the bottom. Now we'll include timeline view. Now in the view tab, if we click on the timeline view will appear. Timeline view is something like a summary of the project. Now if we click anywhere on the timeline view, this format tab will change to timeline tool. Earlier it was with the Gantt chart.